How did we cook, wash, and clean before microwaves, blenders, and refrigerators? It's time to find out. Before we start, leave a like and follow me for more content like this. Ever wonder how the modern vacuum cleaner came to be? The story of the Hoover electric suction sweeper begins in 1908 in Ohio, where a man named James Spangler came up with the very first upright vacuum cleaner. Spangler, a janitor who suffered from asthma, wanted a way to clean floors without kicking up dust that triggered his condition. To solve this problem, he improvised using a fan motor, a wooden box, and a broom handle to create a device capable of sucking up dirt. This early version of the vacuum cleaner caught the attention of William Hoover, who was married to Spangler's cousin. Seeing its potential, Hoover purchased the patent and founded the company that would later become a household name. The Hoover brand grew so dominant that in some countries the word Hoover became synonymous with vacuuming itself. As time went on, the product evolved through a series of upgrades, such as the inclusion of specialized attachments and sleeker, more efficient designs, all aimed at meeting a wide range of cleaning demands. Can you imagine doing laundry without a washing machine? The invention of the Thor washing machine revolutionized household chores and signaled the start of a new era in home appliances. Introduced in 1907 by the Hurley Electric Laundry Equipment Company of Chicago, it was the first electric washing machine available in the United States. Engineered by Alva J. Fisher, the Thor replaced the exhausting hands-on process of washing clothes with a much quicker and more convenient electric method. The machine used a rotating drum equipped with blades to move clothes around, effectively cleaning them with minimal effort. One of its most impressive features for that time was a built-in emergency stop rod, which added a level of safety rarely seen in early 20th century appliances. Did you know one company once dominated 80% of the U.S. refrigerator market? Kelvinator, established in 1914 in Detroit, Michigan, quickly gained a reputation for pioneering home appliances, most notably refrigerators. The brand was named after Lord Kelvin, William Thomson, the scientist who introduced the idea of absolute zero and inspired the Kelvin temperature scale. In 1918, Kelvinator made waves by launching the first refrigerator with automatic temperature control, solidifying its position as an industry leader. By 1923, the company had secured a staggering 80% share of the American electric refrigerator market. In 1937, Kelvinator merged with Nash Motors to form the Nash-Kelvinator Corporation, further expanding its reach. The name Kelvinator became so ingrained in everyday language, especially in Robeson County, North Carolina, that as recently as 2014, people still used it to describe any fridge, no matter the brand. Ever tried coffee made the old-school way with a percolator? The universal percolator is an intriguing coffee-making device that brews by sending boiling water up through coffee grounds using gravity. It was first produced in 1905 by Landers, Frary, and Clark and quickly earned a spot in the hearts of coffee enthusiasts. Percolators enjoyed widespread popularity well into the 20th century until automatic drip coffee machines took over in the early 1970s. Still, percolators haven't disappeared. They've maintained a dedicated fan base who believe that when brewed properly, percolated coffee can be richer and more flavorful. Interestingly, the first American patent for a coffee percolator was granted back in 1865 to James Nason of Massachusetts. Today, larger models, known as coffee urns, are still commonly used at events and gatherings where big batches of coffee are needed, keeping this classic method relevant even now. Can you picture cooking without seeing your food? Back in the day, ovens were just solid metal boxes. You had no way of checking on your cookies or turkey without opening the door and letting out all the heat. That all changed in 1909 when the Boss glass door oven came along, revolutionizing kitchens everywhere. Invented by Ernst H. Hunefeld and manufactured by the Hunefeld Company, founded in 1872, this oven featured a large heat-resistant glass window that stayed clear while withstanding high temperatures. For the first time, home cooks could monitor their food without disrupting the cooking process. The company continued producing popular kitchen appliances for decades until it was sold in 1966. What once seemed like a simple innovation, the see-through oven door has now become an essential part of modern kitchens that we can't imagine doing without. What kitchen gadget was so iconic it got its own postage stamp? The Sunbeam Mixmaster, introduced in 1930, quickly became a staple in American kitchens. It was the first mixer to feature two interlocking, removable beaters, a design that made baking and food prep far more efficient and convenient. Renowned for its adaptability, the Mixmaster could be paired with a variety of attachments, including a juicer, drink mixer, and meat grinder, making it more than just a mixer. Despite the tough economic times of the Great Depression, Sunbeam managed to sell hundreds of thousands of these mixers. The earliest models came in two stylish color sets: classic white with matching bowls and a cream version with green jadeite bowls. The Mixmaster's cultural and culinary influence was so significant that in 1998 the U.S. Postal Service honored it with a commemorative stamp. Did you know a famous musician helped bring the blender into your kitchen? The Waring blender owes its existence to the vision of inventor Frederick Jacob Osius and the backing of Fred Waring, a well-known American band leader. In the 1930s, Osius pitched his concept for an electric blender to Waring, who invested $25,000 to bring the idea to life. The result was the Miracle Mixer, unveiled at the National Restaurant Show in Chicago, priced at $29.75. It was soon rebranded as the Waring Blender and rapidly gained traction, not just in home kitchens, but also in hospitals, where it was used to prepare special diets. Remarkably, it even played a role in medical history, assisting Jonas Salk during the creation of the polio vaccine. Thanks to its reliability and multi-purpose functionality, the Waring blender became a beloved household appliance. By 1954, over 1 million units had been sold, cementing its place as a culinary game changer. Ever wonder how your morning toast became so effortless? The debut of the Model D12 electric toaster by General Electric in 1909 changed kitchen routines forever. Before this innovation, toasting bread meant holding it over an open flame or placing it near a heated surface, an unpredictable and time-consuming process. The D12 introduced a major breakthrough. It used nichrome, a newly developed heat-resistant alloy created by Albert Marsh. This material allowed the toaster to brown bread evenly and more efficiently than ever before. This leap in technology set the stage for further advancements, like the automatic pop-up toaster that would later make toasting even more convenient by ejecting the bread once done. Though the original D12 could only toast one side at a time, requiring users to flip the bread manually, it was the starting point for a revolution. Since then, toasters have evolved to include features like adjustable slot sizes and one-sided toasting, becoming a standard fixture in kitchens around the world. What kitchen appliance cut cooking time in half and sparked a wave of sci-fi level myths? The Americana Rada range, launched in 1967, was the first microwave oven to gain real popularity in American homes. Before its debut, microwave ovens were enormous, costly, and mainly used in commercial kitchens. But Americana, a division of Raytheon, revolutionized things by making the microwave smaller, more affordable, and practical for everyday use, pricing it at $495. This game-changing appliance used microwave radiation to heat food rapidly and efficiently, slashing cooking times compared to traditional ovens. It completely transformed how people cooked and reheated meals. While early concerns and rumors surrounded its safety, the Radirange helped prove that microwave ovens were not only safe, but incredibly convenient. Over time, they became essential kitchen tools, reshaping daily food prep in households across the globe. What early fridge looked like a warship turret and cooled a million homes? The General Electric monitor-top refrigerator, launched in 1927, brought a bold and groundbreaking design to home kitchens. Named for its resemblance to the gun turret of the Civil War-era USS Monitor, the appliance featured a compressor mounted above the cabinet, an eye-catching and practical innovation. This elevated compressor wasn't just for style, it provided efficient cooling by reducing heat transfer to the rest of the unit. At the time, it was a leap forward in refrigeration technology. With over 1 million units sold, the monitor top quickly earned a reputation for dependability and performance. However, unlike today's refrigerators that use safer refrigerants, the monitor top relied on chemicals like sulfur dioxide or methyl formate, both hazardous by modern standards. Still, it became a fixture in American households and cemented General Electric's status as a leader in the evolution of home refrigeration. Ever wondered which home gadget changed your life the most? The Victrola record player was the brainchild of the Victor Talking Machine Company, a well-known American business that helped bring music into people's homes. Established in 1901, the company was a trailblazer in the audio world, gaining widespread popularity for its Victrola series of phonographs. These devices played vinyl records using a needle and featured a large acoustic horn to amplify the sound. Their iconic logo, His Master's Voice, showed a dog intently listening to a phonograph, a symbol that became known all around the globe. In 1929, RCA acquired the Victor Talking Machine Company and went on to dominate the market for music players and records. Thanks to innovations like the Victrola, the company played a key role in making music more available to everyday people. Notably, they were the first to record jazz and blues, greatly influencing the rise of those genres. Now it's your turn. What home device can you simply not imagine living without? Share it in the comments.